Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready? Uh, uh. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to rhyme like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she trying to bless me like I said I do. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them tricky squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck in their head, and when I departed, I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist. I'm crawling with straight to walking with foreigns in my garages or foreign bitches menaging. Fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. When I brought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease.
All right, what's going on? It's T.O.G.
And this is Barilla. You already know.
All right, welcome to the podcast, man. We doing this thing tonight. It's Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? 7 o'clock. Every Thursday night we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it happen. As we are in Birmingham, Alabama, but throughout the nation, we want to talk about we have an election vote that's going on next week. Um, what you think about the voting? I think that a lot of people think that voting is not necessary. They think that they vote don't mean nothing.
Yeah. You're gonna have mixed feelings. I mean, mixed feelings on this one. Some people believe in voting, some people don't. I say, do do what you think. I mean, I like he's got a better concept of the voting. Me, I just, I don't want to down talk voting. I know it's serious and it means something. So, I'm just more, just like the middle line. I vote sometimes and sometimes I don't. That's just me. And I'm not telling nobody else to do that.
What the thing is with voting, voting has historical value first and foremost.
Okay.
Because our forefathers, our ancestors, they fought, died, went through all type of changes just to get this vote.
Gotcha.
And as time changed, the vote became different than it was then. But that's just moving the goalposts. That's all that is. It's not the fact that it doesn't mean anything. It's just that they try to move the goalposts, and when we go against each other about anything, it helps that goalpost to keep moving.
So let me ask you: do you see progress?
I see a lot of progress. We ain't running and hiding no way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of progress. I mean, we might not see what we want to see, but let's see what we do have. A lot of times we don't appreciate the things that we have, and then we think and feel like we need more. But if we sit and understand the things that we do have and appreciate that and be good stewards of that, then more could be given.
So what I noticed, for the last 20, probably 20, 30 years, I noticed like we got the election coming up August 24th, next Tuesday, right? So what I've noticed, like for mayor, all right, so we have 8 candidates running for mayor, right? And so all I ever known is us people of color, right, being mayor.
Well, no, it ain't always been like that.
I'm saying I know since the 80s. I haven't since the 80s. Since the 80s. So now I'm born in the 70s. So
right. So now you take and you go and you take a field of grass, a field of weeds or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you let it overrun for 100 years before you get a real custodian over there. Somebody that's really gonna try to do something. Do you think he can just mow through that mess that they made? And you think, well, 50 years is a long time. Well, I'm in my 50s.
Yeah.
I mean that don't mean you unravel everything that you. I mean, there's a lot of intricate details that go into unraveling stuff.
Yeah.
And if we're not working together, that means sometimes people are unraveling, and then people come back, say that one way, unravel it back up, make a new knot in that knot. You know what I'm saying? So it's always we struggling against each other instead of getting together in unity and say, okay, let's look at it this way. And who, like, say you go and you vote or you don't vote, whatever, and a certain person wins. You don't like that person. You ain't vote for that person. What you mad for? The people spoke. The people said they want this guy. Okay, so when the people say they want this guy, or want to vote, want this guy to run, you either gonna be part of the problem or part of the solution. Get in there, get involved. What can I do? Because I want the best for what's going on anywhere in this country that we're at. We want the best.
And I think a lot of times what happens, a lot of us, say far as voting, a lot of us don't even know like who's running for what, and then we don't. Yeah, exactly. And then we don't even know what they do, what they're about.
I mean, listen. All you got to do is get on these little computers. Y'all have phones, iPads, whatever. You get on these things and you can find out. Just Google their name. They'll tell you where they at, what they're doing, what they're about. Once you get involved and start holding people accountable for what they're saying, then you have a real right to be critical of what's going on. But if you don't know what's going on and you just going along with the bandwagon, you know how that goes.
Okay, so I have a list of the candidates that running for mayor. Now I actually have, like, on different things. Like, I have a homegirl that I went to high school with and grew up with or whatever. She's on the, let me see, Dodgy Hendricks, right? She's on the school board and she do a great job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like Dodge, and she do well for. I think she was a big part of why they got the computers in the schools. So I mean, she do good things. So all right, so we got 8 candidates running for mayor. All right, so I'm gonna start with Sarissa Brown. She is a mental health advocate. That's one of your candidates. You got William Bell. He's a former mayor that he used to be a mayor. He's running again. You have Napoleon Gonzalez. That's 3. You got Philemon Hill. He's a mechanical engineer. So you need to know your people, right? LaShonda Scales. She's the Jefferson County Commissioner right now. You have Darrell Williams. He's an activist. You got Chris Woods. He's a former national football player. I know Chris Wood personally. He used to coach my nephews in Little League football. So I know Chris Woods, a good guy. And he's also a businessman. And then you have Randall Wilson, the incumbent mayor that's in office right now. So those are your candidates, right? So, I mean, everybody need to find out who they want to vote for, man, and go out and vote, right?
I mean, if you believe in the vote, by all means, go out and vote. But if you don't believe in the vote, don't hinder anybody else from what they believe in.
Don't sit around and down talk nobody for voting.
Let them do their thing.
Everybody got their own beliefs, so don't down talk people for voting.
And if you don't believe in it, then why? And find out what our ancestors was doing wrong, and then let's enlighten each other on the answers. And to figure out how we can straighten it out and get on track to move us as a people, as a movement forward constantly.
Gotcha. So once again, election is August 24th.
In Birmingham, Alabama now.
Like my partner said, go out and vote, man. Rock. What do you say? Rock the vote. All right. So look. So we touch bases on that. So let's get ready for a little block talk. Now this one kind of hit home for me. It's a pet peeve of mine. I get real feisty about this one. I want to talk about bad customer service in our neighborhoods. I'm talking about at the restaurants and the grocery stores. Why are we having bad customer service? What do you think about bad customer service when you go?
Well, I mean, you got to realize we went through this pandemic. So people saw things that they had never seen before. They went through things mentally that they'd never been through before. I mean, time twisted on them, basically. So they got to see themselves in the new light. And they got to seeing the society in a new light. So, now we're trying to figure out what did everybody see. So when you go to these places, people saw different things. So you walk in and you saying, okay, I want whatever, whatever, whatever. And they done seen that what they paying me ain't feeding me right.
Yeah.
I got to come here because, this I need this little money, but I can't even pay a bill.
Yeah.
So they ain't mad at you. They tripping on the situation.
But I understand that, right? Like we've had jobs, and we all had problems. When it comes to stuff like that, you still got to be professional, right? And you got to leave it at the door.
Exactly.
Now one of my so here's the thing. So I actually go out every day in Instacart. Been doing it for over a year and a half. So we're dealing with the grocery stores, mainly Publix, stuff like that, right? So when I go in these stores, I'm sitting watching. I'm very observant. So I watch us, and I watch how we treat each other and how we treat others, right? And so it never fails when I see people of other race approach, just say either checking out or coming to buy daily stuff. We kind of we have a different tune. We jumping and skipping. We had attention when it comes to somebody else. But when we see each other, we start frowning and getting mad and got an attitude and it's all that. And here's the thing. I've noticed the reason they won't get mad, I mean, they won't go back and forth with the other people because they'll go tell on them. I mean, they gonna go tell on them. We'll sit there and argue back and forth with them. And I see it time and time again.
But see, you can't take that as a negative.
Okay.
A lot of time that be that I can relate to you. I'm frustrated, and I want somebody to feel my frustration with me. You understand what I'm going through, and I understand that.
Don't take it out on me.
I mean, they can't take it out on you. Not if you say you understand.
Yeah,
you saying that you understand, overstand, however you want to put it.
Yeah,
that they're frustrated.
Right.
So if you're doing that, then it's on you to be the bigger person with this situation.
I mean, I do it every day.
Then. So
but I mean, it's like it's frustrating because every day it's the same thing. All right, so we gotta come in right here, right? So Keisha Styles say, bad customer service. The main reason I don't shop nowhere in 5 Points West is going to be a situation. Shaking my head. Keisha, I feel you. Believe me, I bite my tongue every day. Look, it's no reason. And I'm one of the friendliest people you will see or meet, right? I'm always upbeat. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Blase, blase, whatever. It's like, it's real nasty and it's real rude. It get to the point of like, really? Like, I'm going to get like the rest and go tell on you.
I mean, but
I don't want nobody to lose their job. But
I mean, but the thing is, I mean, why does it? I mean, they're rude and being rude, and they're being rude. Why does it bother you?
I mean, don't be rude to me.
I mean, who are you? Who are you not to be rude to? I mean, they're going through something themselves. I mean, both of y'all having things that's going on.
But you know what? You know what I've understand. Some people, if you're like that every day, man, you're almost a spiteful person, right? And you don't need to be in customer service. You need to be behind the scenes.
And they need to figure it out.
Exactly. So you know what? And then
how long it takes for them to figure it out?
I don't know. I took it further and started like looking at the management. Like somebody got to take responsibilities of this, right? It goes to the management. Like we having a problem all the time, and then I look around. The manager's not doing that. The lines are long.
That you know what's happening.
Exactly.
Don't nobody care.
But I mean, we got to care.
I mean, why we got to?
I mean, we out here working. We out here dealing with each other. Like we all got problems, right?
I understand that, but everybody have them differently.
So why not let's work together?
I mean, why not?
I mean, I can't. Look. It bothers me.
I mean, like, I laugh at it. When I see,
okay.
let me say this. When I go on places like this and I see the snide little remarks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I see not trip. Because I know one thing and then another. I'm all right. When I leave this 2 minute or 3 second or 4 second interaction with this person, yeah, I'm out. I'm not gonna get like this. Let me finish, my nigga. All right. No, we on the ball. We on our ball game, let me finish, my nigga. Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna let this interaction cause me to be in a reactionary place in my life. I'm just gonna move forward. Okay. They might not understand what's going on. They might not get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and try to contemplate unless I see that they need some type of help from me. But other than that, I'm moving on.
I mean, I do that. I mean, but it gets frustrating. Like okay, just say going to McDonald's. And you go through the drive-through, and you pull up. Yeah.
Don't go. Yeah. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. I mean, pick the places you go shop. Keisha just said she don't go to 5 Point West. Fine, don't go there. Yeah. Go to somebody who appreciates.
So here's one of the things what I'm talking about. Okay. So in our part of town, why is a problem like that? And I've been to all different parts of town shopping and buying. I'm talking about I've been to I don't get that everywhere.
I mean, when come to your house, do you show out?
I don't.
Okay then, when you folk there, what you do? You cut up, don't? No, you don't cut up at your house.
No, I'm the same person.
Okay, so when company come to your house, you ain't gonna show them all your stuff. But when family come to your house, it's on and pop. Okay then. When you go to their house, you company.
But I ain't gonna be nasty to them. Come on, man. Okay, so we got Marshall.
Everybody can't be so sensitive every time we look around. Everything hurting somebody's feelings. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean?
So Marsha said the truth is true, but but making them aware is key. That's all I'm just trying to bring awareness to. Like we have to, like we in it together. Like we all got problems. We struggling together, whatever. Let's work together, right? So I agree with you, Marsha.
Work together and do what? What's the plan? I'm talking about. We working together.
It costs you nothing to be nice. It costs you nothing, like to speak and move forward with a smile.
Mm-hmm. You can do the same thing,
and I do it. Okay. That's what I'm saying. All right. So Tanisha said it goes both ways. You can come to my job, reading my help, and you, the customer, have an attitude. Well, you're right. I've seen customers with bad attitudes. Exactly. But what I'm saying, when you're in a place of business working, you can't be like what's the rule? The customer's always right.
That's who rule. That's the rule. That's what they told you. You still on that?
No, they don't fire you.
I don't care.
But they do. It's a reason they're there.
Bro, revolution is not going to be televised.
I know that. Okay, so, but it's a reason they're there, right?
It's the reason they're there to get money.
All right. So Scooby, my brother, said, if something is not the way you want it,
don't go.
In the establishment, you have the right to leave.
Thank you. I
know that. Look, that's what Tim just said. I do that. Like I tell my wife, we get me in the car and I be like, bad customer service. I'm not coming in no more. I done pulled out the drive-through when it been bad customer service.
Man, I can go in there and they could be the worst customer service as long as I get what I want. I'm out.
But I don't care. Who want to drive across town and had to go buy a hamburger to get customer service?
I'm going to get a hamburger. So I'm going to drive up there, bad customer service, and I'll get me a hamburger. I don't care about that, man.
I'm just saying, bro. Man, we got to do better. We got to do better.
We do what we do.
All right. So Samuel Gray said, we need to create economic wealth in our families, then let that spread from there. I agree. We try to be first. Yeah. But see, a lot of them don't know. Look, a lot of them at these jobs because they got to be there, and economic wealth is just not in the picture on some of them right now. They just, by any means necessary, trying to make it day to day. So I understand. I get the frustration. I've did the 9 to 5s. I've been frustrated. I've been,
I'm still frustrated.
It ain't nobody finna tell you Lindell was nasty to them on the job.
I'm still trying to get mine.
Exactly. I'm with y'all. I'm
telling you like this. When I go into there and I see them little people frustrated, and I see they mad or whatever, they done ran through 100 folks in the line with 12 folks in the kitchen.
So your cousin Mike McHale said, no, if I'm paying my money, I want good service and food. Thank you, Mike. I don't care where I'm at. But I can be in the hood. Okay. I can be across town.
Exactly.
I want good service.
So go where you going to get it.
Well, who want to drive 20, 30 minutes to go get a hamburger?
If you stop paying them, they going to get right. Somebody will notice there's something going wrong, and then they'll change their policy. But if you keep going to them trying to make them change, stop paying them. Stop giving them money. Go the way you get your good service. And if they want to get their money, they have to start giving good service. When we wanted to ride the buses in Montgomery, we didn't go and talk about, well, we need to talk to them about their service. We stopped riding them. Damn riding them.
So what you tell them?
Man, listen, if you don't like it, don't go. And then I guarantee you, them heads of office up there go get things right.
So now I think training start at home, not so much in man. Like if you rude at home though.
Bro, you can be the sweetest person in the world at home and get there and hate this job. Huh? You ain't never been to the job that you were sweet. You at home, you're the best father in the world. I get to that job, I hate. Folks, I went, as a matter of fact, I got
my last job.
I was going to a job every day. I come home, my kids love me. Everybody, hey, Uncle Tim. But I go to that job, they say, I don't know what's wrong with that guy right there. I hated that. You know what I'm saying? I got good home training, bro. Look, my spirit was vexed with it.
So Scooby said, if you don't want to be in customer service, do better where you don't have to be. Exactly. I'm like, if you don't like customer service, you don't like that job, find you nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Find you nothing.
Easy.
Exactly. But finding out you don't like it. See, people in these jobs just get the money, man. Gotcha. They not. When we were coming up, we got in the job. We were like, we stressed. Oh, I'm so happy I got a job. I'm gonna go ahead. May I help you, sir? We were just happy.
So if you happy, why are you nasty?
No, that was us back then.
Oh, okay.
So now. No. Okay. That's where they at.
So Darren Reed said, everybody don't understand professionalism.
No, but what is professionalism? Who set the tone? We have to set our own tone. If we sit up and accept what they're doing, then we're accepting that tone. Okay. So if you don't go there, and you go where they giving you good service, and then you folks get to saying, well, ain't nobody coming. Now something gonna change. Money gonna make money. Change makes you change, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you some good. If you don't make them change, then you're gonna get some changes.
Okay, so we done beat up customer service.
Okay, leave customer service alone.
So listen to this. Block talk, right? We on block talk. This is what the block talk about. This is what's happening in the neighborhoods. So Department of Sanitation.
Oh,
I can speak on it because it's happening in my area. So we put out the trash on trash days, right? They ain't picking up the trash. So our trash days are Monday and Thursday. Many guys come on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then now I come home today because today is Thursday. I come home today. All I put out is one garbage bag, tied up, laid out there in the front. They don't pick up the bag. They picking up the cans for everybody, but they leaving the bags in our neighborhood. But when I'm in the other areas, they're not doing that. I'm like, what is wrong? Look, and then at least call and notify if something changed. If you're not picking up trash that day, or the days change, or we're not picking up bags no more, let the people know. We don't know. So what is the problem? That's Department of Sanitation.
Hey, but see, I'm just different, man. Cause see, you don't pick my trash up, I'm gonna carry it to the dump. I ain't gonna sit here and wait on somebody to do something I can do. I'm gonna make time, and I ain't saying that they're not supposed to do their job. They do what they're supposed to do. But am I gonna sit and wait on them to do it? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get mine.
Isn't it sad?
I understand that, but to me, we didn't got.
It's a head scratcher.
You know, head scratches me. Just go throw it away.
Okay, so all right, so Marsha said a lot of city workers are all due to being sick with COVID.
Okay.
So now they are hiring emergency workers. Okay, I get it. I mean, somebody got to do it. See, managers like back in our days, when employees they were shorthanded or whatever, or people weren't doing their job, the managers had to work. Nowadays, managers feel like I'm a manager, I don't work. In that law, you lead by example. You lead by example. And that's, I mean,
and then new leadership emerged. Then, we're looking. Be a leader yourself. I mean, examples. And these people, they in for paychecks, man. This ain't. What I'm hearing is a lot of, back in the day, people used to feel their jobs. When they went to their job, they wanted to, they wanted to work.
mm-hmm.
They felt this was my job.
Yeah.
It means something.
It means something.
When I went to the military, it meant something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's just money.
All right. So Scuba said, are we complaining about the service or the lack of in our areas? I guarantee other folks are, and it's getting corrected. Exactly. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not saying that in other areas when I'm in the other areas, man, they're picking up their trash on the right days. I mean, you don't see all this stuff laying on the side of the road. You're not seeing this, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying in our areas.
I'm saying clean up our own area. Stop waiting for somebody to do it.
I mean, why we got to clean up?
Because it's our area.
No, what I'm saying, we have the workers.
I mean, but if they not doing it, if I live there, I'm not going to let it sit there.
That's what they getting paid for.
I don't care what they're getting paid for. I live there. My granddad used to go around cleaning up whatever he had to do in his neighborhood. So if your neighborhood look like a mess and you letting it stay a mess, and because they won't do it, that's just to me like saying, okay, they won't feed me, so I ain't gonna eat.
Well, if that's the case, we got to do away with the department. We're gonna do the work.
We just have to do what we have to do.
Okay. Hey, look. Samuel Gray said, I don't want to work for somebody that don't want to work. And then Lynn Powell said, I agree. It's all about money.
That's all it is. Right?
And then Kenny J said, most areas are paying for that service. Evidently, then we need to pay for the service because we're not paying.
Well, let's pay for it.
We need to find out what.
That's getting involved. That's getting involved in your neighborhood. That's getting involved in your community. That's getting involved with your city workers, your politicians, whatever. Find out what's going on.
I gotta find out because I told him
go from there. Yeah, but to sit up and just complain about it is a waste of time. Get involved.
But what about? I mean, we pay taxes. Ain't
get involved. What's your tax money doing?
It ain't doing nothing.
How you know? Where does it go?
No,
where does it go to?
No, what I'm saying. I know
what I'm saying is you got to know what's happening with your money.
Tell you know, the roads are tore up. In our area, it's tearing up the cars. So we got potholes.
If the money going for the road, where it going?
In the pockets.
Okay, but did you know this?
No, it's not going on the roads.
You got to do your research. You got to go in and you got to find out what's happening. See, speculating will cause a whole bunch of trauma for nothing. A whole bunch of drama for nothing. Don't speculate. Get some reality going on. Let's deal with facts. So we're not going to deal with how I feel. We're going to deal with facts.
So guess what we go back to?
Facts.
You go back to we got to get out and vote for our people. Get involved.
Get involved. That's what get involved. So stop rolling with your feelings. Deal with the facts.
Gray said it started with the people that we elect. And see, a lot of times
it started with the people that vote for the people that are elected.
Yeah,
knowing who they are, knowing what they're talking about, knowing what their platform is, knowing is what they're doing in our best interest. See, we got to start a BI voting group, a best interest. We need to vote for people that's gonna come through for our best interest, not for because they like him or because I know him, his grandmama, all that stuff.
I vote
What's
for
in our best interest?
I vote for you for the BI committee as the president, right? So Scooby said we have to get involved in our areas, not just complain. So
exactly.
Yeah, agree with you.
Exactly. That's cool. I'm telling you, it's real.
You and Scooby close. That's all. Y'all just close. You know what I'm saying? Look, I feel you, bro. I agree too. We do. we got to get more involved.
We got to, man. I mean, believe me, I done did a lot of things. I done been through a lot of stuff, man. And getting involved is the best thing that I've came up with. Not that it gave me all the answers or even put me in the financial gain, but it gave me some type of peace of knowing that to fight for this that I'm fighting for is a struggle that we've been fighting for centuries. And to continue to grab hold to the mantle and say, hey, I want to get into this. I want to move forward in this. And if we can get more people to say, hey, man, I don't like what's going on. Complaining ain't getting me nowhere. Let me put my hand on the plow. And they would say, put your hand on the plow. You know what I'm saying?
See, me, I don't like all that hard work, right?
Man, you take hard work. Hard work get paid, baby. That's why I be telling you in the morning we be working out. Don't play. Don't play. If you don't like hard work, you don't want nothing.
I mean, I can do that, but I don't like that. Like me, I'm a behind the scenes guy, right? I like use my head.
Is the hardest work.
I like that work.
Okay, then. So stop saying you don't like it then.
I'm talking about going out there grabbing that plow.
Man, your work is your work.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own work.
I can't grab that plow.
You grabbing the plow doing what you do.
Let me see. My daughter on here, Jalen, she said, yeah, and start holding them accountable.
Exactly.
Right, we gotta hold
Exactly. But you can't hold them accountable if you don't know what they said.
I know they ain't doing.
I understand what they ain't doing, but if they ain't said they were gonna do it, then they owe you nothing.
I know. Hey, I'm coming out. My trash still sitting out there. Hey, at one time, a mailman run at 6 in the evening. Shit, we wait on checks. We can with a check. The bank's closed. Shit, they ain't doing that. Look, them people would tell on them. Right in the other area, they're telling on them. I'm gonna start telling. Y'all gonna call me a snitch. I'm gonna start telling on people. All right, so Snoop said, not necessarily hard work is passion for something. Yeah, I'm passionate about certain things now. I am passionate about certain things. Now, getting out in the sun and grabbing that plow, I'm not passionate about that, right? So I don't like that. I mean, that's not my lane.
Well, see,
I'm just saying, I'm hard work. I'm a grinder behind the scenes. Like
I'm just saying, like you're looking at hard work in the sense of physical labor.
Yeah, I don't like
see
labor.
Now I'm not talking about hard work in the sense of physical labor. I'm talking about the hard work start in any labor within inside yourself. See, once you work on self, that's the hard work. And when I say you got to do hard work, you will never figure self out because you always learning. We change constantly.
Okay.
We grow constantly.
Okay.
When you stop growing, then you die. When you stop learning, then you're obsolete.
You're right.
I mean, we got to continue to move forward.
So Darren Reed said, okay, y'all are good together. Great job, bro. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say that, Terrence. My partner.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all love, baby. We want to bring the real. We want to bring everything that experience can give you that we done been through, and then at the same time we want to grow.
Yeah. And
we want to grow as a people and grow as a united front.
Okay.
We are all we got. Understand that. We're not talking about somebody gonna do this or somebody gonna do that. If we drop the ball, we drop the ball.
Mm-hmm.
We're all we got. We have to start learning to work together. We have to start learning to understand those who've not got to that certain point yet, and understand that at one point in time we were there.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to tell you. I know at a certain point in time people thought that something was wrong with me, and if they had gave up on me, I know one lady that two of them really that never gave up. But if they had her, because they said, "Hey, he gone." But they wouldn't give up because they knew I had to go through something. We go through something. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we grow through it.
Okay. I'm with you.
We learn through it.
I get up every morning and mess with you at 5 in the morning. So I'm with you. So look, before we get out of here, our time wrapping up. Okay. Anything you got to say, any shout outs, anything you want to?
Man, listen, like I say, I got a nonprofit group called Empowerment Alliance. What we're doing is we're doing yards. We trying to raise our own money, by cutting yards. So, what I'm saying, anybody need yard cutting or something like that, so hit us up. Yeah. And we We ain't got a bunch of stuff, but we're trying to raise money to help guys that come out to help give them more jobs to keep them from doing things that could cause them to go back. If you understand.
Tell them a little bit about that the power lines that you got going on too with the people that's getting out of prison.
Yeah, with
like
the empowerment lines, we deal with returning citizens, however you want to call it, guys like me that have been through some changes and have to come back and reestablish themselves. And reestablishing yourself as a man is not easy because as a grown man, you're not cute and cuddly. You already this monster. Then you have this thing that called stigma on your back. So people don't really want to give you the opportunities at times. So we try to open the doors of opportunity to guys because if you don't, then they only result to going back to things they used to doing. So we try to give other lanes of success.
And fellas, definitely, I've been to a meeting. It is very, very informational. You got some good brothers coming out and they joining together. And look, they trying to do things. So definitely, man, get with the power lines. You know what I'm saying?
We do most of our meetings on Saturdays, 11:30, and this week we having at I believe we're gonna be at the bazaar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna do that there.
This Saturday?
Yeah, but
that's one of my frat brothers that own the bazaar. That's one of my frat brothers, right?
Okay, so we thinking about doing. We're gonna go there and we got to set up some. We're just working to bring unity amongst guys, men, to be better men. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna definitely keep coming out, brother. We got a couple more people before we get out. Slick said you go through it to grow through it.
True.
I agree with you, Slick. And Scuba said, appreciate the openness, fellas. I thank y'all for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for following us, man. Look.
And keep coming, man.
Yeah, every Thursday, we're going to do this every Thursday at 7 p.m. It's called Block Talk, man. We just talking about what the people talking about, what they want to hear. We're going to converse. We want to hear what y'all thinking, what y'all saying, and we're going to have a conversation, right?
Yeah.
Every Thursday, man. Look, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Now, listen, what this is. Next Thursday is going to be my birthday.
All right.
You feel?
Look. And we gonna be on here, baby.
Yeah, so
we gonna be on here. Next Thursday is his birthday.
He might be lifted.
Yeah. So look, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It don't cost you nothing. Just click subscribe, right? And follow us. T.O.G Berilla'S podcast. Go subscribe and follow us, man. We're gonna do this every Thursday, man. And look, I really appreciate y'all following us, listening,
getting involved,
coming. Yeah, man.
Look, we need to talk.
We really need to talk.
We really need to talk. We need to keep talking.
Right. Oh, okay. We got one more before I get out of here. This my uncle. All right. What up, James Robinson said, when my garbage is not picked up or let me pull it up and read it. He said, when my garbage is not picked up and my roads are not paved, that's the same for my neighbors. We should identify our city council representatives and bombard them with emails, telephone calls, etc. Until we get our problem solved. You're right, on. And that's definitely what we're talking about. We got to get more involved.
Get more involved. But don't let it stack up and be stinking. Carry that thing over to the dump now. We can still bust now.
He's still telling me, go pick that trash.
All right, now you be having them honey-do lists around here.
Exactly, man. So look, we're going to get out of here, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. But like I say, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. T.O.G Berilla'S podcast.
That's right, man.
And look, if anybody with the health and wealth, right? Me and my partner Tim, we get up every morning. We going to the gyms. We working out at 5 in the morning. If you want to join, man, hey, come on and join T.O.G Berilla'S boot camp, right?
That's what's happening.
Come join us, man. We walking. This dude right here is a beast with the weight gain. Before y'all know it, I'm be around here like,
Hey, man.
Hey, next summer is hot men summer, right? Speedos and Greeking boots. If you want to join me and wear some Speedos and Greeking boots at the beach, come see me next summer. Hey, man, but definitely, man. Hey, we love y'all, man. See y'all next Thursday on his birthday. Tell him come mess with him. Next week his birthday, man. We'll be here.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Peace out.
You know what?
What happened?
While we was recording,
yeah.
it wasn't
I saw the look on your face. I'm like,